going on, Meesh? Just headed into your first game as a Miami Hurricane. How are you feeling, and especially a rivalry game against the Florida Gators as well?
Feeling really good. We're just excited for this opportunity, excited for this challenge. Florida's a really good team with some really great players. So, we're just excited, to go out there, put what's on tape that we've been developing, since January.
Our next question comes from Cass Clayton. Cass?
Hey, Meesh, it's C2. As a quarterback for the defense, can you describe to us what is the hype like? What is the energy like? And what are your emotions going into game one?
I would say, of course, I'm excited. I know as a defense, we're excited as well. But, we have a very, even kill mindset right now. We still got, 48 to 72 hours to prepare and get ready. So, we prepare all the way up until kickoff. So we're not, getting too far headed and future thinking and worried about the game right now. We're going to watch the tape today that we watched in practice, correct it, look at some more film and more cut ups that they have for us, and just keep learning and developing as we're getting ready for this week. So it's for sure excitement, but locked in.
I also want to know what will be the preparation like? What are some of the challenges you guys think that you will have against the offense? And what preparation have you been taking to face those challenges?
I would just say, their whole offense, they have a really big O line. They got a really good running back. They have a quarterback who's coming to his second year in this program. So we know he's going to be a lot more confident. They probably got few more different route concepts for him. He can throw it anywhere on the field. They have a really explosive player in number 3. And also have, other guys on the outside, got a few transfers that came in. And, overall, they're a really good offense. They're explosive. They want to run the ball, but, they can throw it as well, too. So I think, we're just, preparing for the whole thing. They don't really have a lot of weak spots, not really weak spots at all. They're strong on all 3 levels, and, we're ready to go against them.
Next, we'll go to Adam Lichtenstein of the Sun Sentinel. Adam?
Hey, Mish, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. You kind of touched on it a second ago, but just Graham Mertz, the quarterback for Florida, just what does he do, that makes him a talented passer? What does he do to make things difficult for the defense?
I would say he's confident. He's one of those quarterbacks that, he stays in the pocket, even gets a hit and still get a throw off. We've seen some throws where he's getting hit in his ribs, but he's still getting the throw off. So that just one shows the confidence that he has in his players, and that he can still get the ball off. One, he's mobile as well. I think people don't really know as well, but he can run. He can run as well. He's a winner. And, he's overall competitor. He can make any throw. He's good at, moving safeties off the line, off their hash, off their marks. And, he has a really good connection with the receivers as well, especially with number 3. They have a really good connection. I know they've developed that even more. So we just got to go out there, do our job and, play our game plan.
And then it's going to be, it's a 3:30 kickoff. It's going to be boiling hot. You've been practicing in Florida heat for, most of this year, but not many games this hot up at Washington. So just what are you expecting from that? How have you acclimated to the heat over the last 8 or 9 months?
Oh, we're ready for it. We're ready for you. There's no heat like the heat on Green Tree. That's a different type of hot. And we practice at night. We practice, around that time. We practice in the morning, and how it is on Green Tree. It's hot. From morning, sundown, it's always hot. So we're definitely gonna be ready for the heat.
Next, we'll go to Jordan McPherson of the Miami Herald. Jordan?
Yeah, hey there, Mish. After spring camp or spring practices, fall camp, all the hype, all the excitement, all the outside expectations, how excited are you guys just to finally get on the field and get it started?
I think we're really excited. I've been going against, Xavier and Cam Ward, and I know the O-line, D-line been going against each other. So we've just been, going at it and just competing. So we're getting to a point now, we're ready to, put that on another team and be able to compete against, someone else that's not wearing the Miami Hurricanes colors. So, we are excited, but, like I said before, we're very dialed in, even kill, and locked in.
And then just how do you feel the secondary has come together throughout fall?
I think really well. I think the guys that are out there, that have been out there, we've been able to gel. We've been able to, game plan and find ways to how we want to play against them, as well as just overall being able just to communicate. I think the biggest thing in the back end is communication with everybody and being able to make sure that we're on the same page. And that's something that we've done a really good job of, not just in fall camp, but, just up, these past 2 weeks preparing for them.
We'll do a few more for Meesh. Next, we'll go to Matt Stradell at Kane Sport. Matt?
Yeah, hey, Mish. I was hoping you could talk a little bit about one of the new guys, OJ Frederic, and has he maybe impressed you, just given that he sort of just got here from high school and what he's been able to show on the practice field?
I would say for sure. I'm not surprised. I think that Coach Jackson, Coach Guidry, Coach Cristobal, they do a great job recruiting kids that are able to play. We've had some freshmen, last year, Ruben Bain, Damari Brown. So, I'm not really shocked at his age that he's playing. They've had guys that play this early. I think the most thing that, I'm very impressed with is, his preparation, how he's been preparing this week, how he's been preparing over fall camp, and his confidence, being that young, being 18, 19 years old, and being that confident and understanding route concepts and just overall trusting himself is something that it takes a while for some people to develop that type of confidence. So for him to have that at such a young age, it's only going to, do wonders for him down the line.
Next, we'll go to Daryl Streeter of Footballville. Daryl.
Meesh, how you doing? You're an experienced guy stepping in at a position that has been held down by two local ballers that are now in the NFL, Cam Kitchens and James Williams. Have you had a chance to make a relationship or speak to any of these guys?
Yeah, I've talked to Cam Kitchens. I worked out with him a couple of times. Whenever I have any questions or anything like that, I'll either go to Jay Harris or go to Cam and ask him, just kind of pick his brain on how he plays safety. How he sees the game in this defense, and overall he's helped me a lot. He's given me a lot of quick tips and advice on how to play the ball, what he's reading off the quarterback reads, and just over routes in general. So no, for sure, he's definitely helped me a lot.
We'll wrap up for Meesh with Marcus Benjamin of Canes County. Marcus.
Hey, Meesh, you've played in some rivalry games, obviously, and in rivalry games, sometimes it gets a little bit too emotional, or sometimes your emotions kind of get the best of you. What ways are you guys kind of really preparing to just kind of stay composed in a game that can be, very emotional as it goes on?
I would just say, first off is accepting, and understanding, the type of game that we're going into, but, not letting it control it. We're in a big game for a reason. This is going to be a really good matchup. And I just think us overall just doing our job. I think that's the main focus is, getting the call, reading the downs, looking at splits, and just overall just doing your job, day in and day out, play in and play out. And if we're able to focus on that, not focus on the outcomes, not focus on winning or losing, just focus on competing every single rep, we're going to do, a hell of a job.
Awesome, Meesh. We appreciate your time today, and good luck on Saturday.
All right. Thank you.